Any question? Nikhil, you raise your hand. Have any question? Just give me 1 minute. Let's all people will get disturbed in between. So give us 1 minute, then we'll start.
Sir, in SP it is too early, 6:30 a.m. Just
But this good, you know why? 6:30 a.m. is early so that at least you can awake early in the morning. So once we have to start your day, your classes will be finished by 7:30. So your everything is good. The evening time is the problem with evening time is like you coming from office or maybe you have some work, you have to go to market. So many things are negative point in the evening time. Morning at least you can awake in the morning. This is a good part, right? So I think
yeah.
negative. Just give 30
Hello,
more seconds. We start.
hello, Vishal. I have a question.
Yes. Yes, please.
On which day the classes will be held? Like
Okay, so
Tuesday.
Manisha, I will let you know. So I will the first four lecture I want to give everyone, and
Mm,
these sessions are I'm going from the first lecture. I'm not going to the demo type this and that topic random. No, I'm not a teacher. I'm telling you. So I just want to go with my experience. I want to help you all. So we from the next week onwards we will decide 3 to 4 days. We'll see. We'll try at least 4 days a week, right? 1 hour
mm,
every day. Normally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If possible, make Friday also. And when that in month of May, right, we will try to make some weekend also so that we can cover as quick as possible. Because all the time coming on the SQL level. When we move to PL SQL is easy. So PL SQL finish every day one topic will going to finish. Right. So PL SQL is easy so that we can finish it quickly so that you all are good for the interview and ready to work. Because we have to devote our more time on performance tuning and the basic concept. Once your base concept will be clear how to work on procedures, function, table, views, primary key, foreign key, still people are confused. If somebody can ask you a question, right, what is a candidate key and different candidate key, primary key, surrogate key, alternate key, people still get confused how to answer it. And these are coming into the interview. And remember one thing, 40% of the work you're coming, if you're not able to answer any, suppose somebody can ask you how this function is working, how package is working, how materialize view is working, and you're not able to answer, that's okay. But if you're not able to answer primary key, foreign key questions, and what is the difference between candidate key and super key and primary key, then you are not going to select it. So focus on base concept as good as you can, because every day your 40% of the work is based on basic concept. All scenario based question in the interview is all from base concept. All scenario based question. Okay. So let me share my screen. I'm going here. Let me start. Okay.
one last question, Vishal, if you don't mind.
Yes, please. Please.
What is
Yeah,
the
sure.
estimate target time? Thank you. What is the estimate target time to finish this course? Like mostly all the batches were finished in
Yes.
three
So
months. So
Manisha,
for
you
this,
can take 2.5 months, because 2.5 months we will take, which will
hmm,
cover your each and every topic with all permutation and combination. If you receive my notes yesterday, right? So whenever we discuss whatever thing we're discussing, I'll provide the notes, right? And it will take around 2.5 months very easily to cover all
okay,
SQL
Vishal.
and PL SQL, right? And only my notes are enough. You don't need anything else.
Okay, Vishal.
You don't need anything else. Okay. So 2.5 months is needed minimum. If I suppose even people think that my speed is faster, because the first 5 lectures when I'm going to the base concept, I don't want to make more time on table and columns and primary keys and all. So my speed will be faster for 5 to 6 lecture. Then when I go to the query writing, my speed is slow. So I want you to make sure that you all will learn how to write queries, right? How to write, how to answer performance tuning, right? Base concept, advanced concept. This is what my whole concept is. So we'll go accordingly. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's see a few tricky questions here. We are still, and okay, one more thing. When we are working on one topic, we will take all the questions coming from that topic. All the permutation combination of the question possibly asked from that topic. So we will take all the questions. For example, study table. We learn few questions on creating a table. In last class at study, we learned some tricky questions. Suppose there is a table I'm going to create in front of you. I'm supposed create table test one. Okay, I'm writing here ID number and write here, for example, 5, 2. If I write just 5, it means total capacity is 5. Maximum 5 digit is coming. For example, I'm writing 5. Whenever anything coming in bracket, it means this is the capacity. It's a very easy thing. Almost the people who are working, they know about it. Okay, it means when you create this table contains any number coming here in the ID column, maximum 5 digit length. Suppose I'm writing insert into test 1 values. I'm writing a 2, 6 digit. I try to run this value larger than specified precision. This is total 5. I'm inserting 6 digit number. It give me error. Everybody know about it. That's okay. Let me see this one concept. I'm writing one table test. I'm making 5, 2. When I make 5, 2, it means what? When I'm creating this thing, let's see this here. Comma 2. Let's see everyone. This 5, 2. This 5 means what? Precision. This is called precision. And this is 2 is called scale. Precision means the total number of digit is equal to 5. And scale means how many after decimal. Right? For example, 5, 2. In this ID, if I write here 2, suppose 0.2. Let's see this number. Total number of digit is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when you try to insert this, very small question coming in the interview. When you try to insert this will give me, sorry, I haven't created table. Create the table first. I'm going to insert this record. Let's see this. Value large for precision. Why this error is coming? Because see this here. Always remember this topic. This 5 means total digit. And this 2 is after decimal. After decimal, you have to fix 2. Means before decimal, only 3 allowed. Here I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digit. So it is not allowed. This number is not going to insert because its total number of digits is equal to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But before decimal, 4 digits are there. And as per table creation logic, we wrote 5, 2. It means this 2 is after decimal. So before decimal, only 3 values allowed. If I just make this value 222.22, then it's okay. Then this value will be allowed and inserted into the system. Now there is another tricky question which interviewer is asking. Interviewer asking the question like this. First question, scenario-based question. Let's understand it. I have a table. Okay, interviewer is saying I have an employee table. Understand this scenario-based question. I have an employee table, and where users are going to column salary column. Okay, interviewer never asks you straightforward question. They always try to make a scenario here that I have a table in a salary column, and I want that any or salary amount column, anything, amount column, balance column, anything they can say. And if user entered suppose 1378, I wanted that it will by default converted to the nearest round number like 1400. If user is inserted 1020, it rounded to 1000. If user is inserted 1516, it rounded to 1500. Nearest 100 it is rounded. Nearest 100 it is rounded. How to do that? I hope you understand the question. Let me repeat one more time. They always ask a question like this, that I want to create a table, right? Or forget about table. I have a table that contains a column, for example, salary column or balance column or amount column. And I want user can insert anything from the front end. User is inserting 3264. But I want in my table, it save as a 3300. Nearest 100. How to do that? Maximum public will answer, sir, the data is inserted from user. We will use the round function to make it rounded. You don't have to do that. How to do that? Create table level structure. We can create a table. For example, I'm going to table test 2, 5 minus 2. When this precision comes with minus, whenever we have a negative precision, or sometimes they can ask it table. Can I create a table with negative precision? They can ask a question in a different way. First, Can I create a table with negative precision? This is what? This is precision, this is scale. Negative scale, is it possible? Yes, we can create a table with negative scale. But in case of negative scale, what is happening? It start rounding the number. It start rounding the number. -2 means 2 times rounding. Means 2 means 20. Let's see this example. I'm getting this table. Test2 table. The table I created. Let's see. Table created. I'm inserting the table. Insert into test2. For example, I'm inserting 1208. See everyone. I inserted 1208 into the table. Let's go. Select star from test. See the data. What it is? It's rounded automatically to 1200. It's rounded automatically to 1200. Have you seen that, everyone? Suppose I inserted 1389. Inserted data 1389. When I go to the table, it changes to 1400. Data is rounded. So whenever we have a requirement or the question come into the table that I want to round the data, or in my table, never they will ask you the question in 2 times, in 2 ways in the interview. The first way of asking the question is it possible that we can we create a table with number column 5 comma -2? Means can we create a table with negative scale? You can say yes, we can create table with negative scale. When we create a negative scale, it will start rounding the number. Can we, or suppose they can ask a question in scenario base. I have a column, user enter any data. I want to change it to nearest 1000. For example, nearest 1000. 1000 means 3 times -3. Let's see that. I'm getting a table, suppose test3. 5 comma -3. -3 means nearest 1000. Let's see, I'm inserting this record. 1389. Go to select star from test3. Nearest 1000. This 3 becomes 000. Let's see this here. 1000. Everyone can see that? Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to teach you? You understand data is rounded. You got this point? Anyone, any doubt? Any doubt? -3 means 3 times rounded. Are you getting or not? Yes or no? At least say something. If you don't get it, then let me know. I will skip the topic.
It's clear.
Vishal,
Vishal.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes.
The reason is when I am, see, I'm telling you to everyone, this is my 22nd batch, right? And I'm not a teacher. Again, I'm telling you, right? And ask anyone in my classes, the people are more than 20 year experience also in my class. In my current batch in B21, there is a one lady from 20 year experience. And when I am here coming in the class and I spend my energy, I want people should come and spend the energy. Right? Then only you can learn. Then only you can, otherwise you cannot learn. Simple, very simple. Right? Because we are on that stage of life, nobody want to learn because of exam. We want to learn so that we can earn. Simple logic, simple concept. Who wants to awake in the morning at 6:30 and take the class? Nobody. And it's human nature. Everybody wants to sleep. But if you came here, try to learn, so be energetic. And 50% of my people are selected within the session going on. You know why 50%? Because those 50% are coming in each and every class and reading the notes. And whoever reading the notes, they got selected within the session going on. That is why you join my classes. Simple. Right? So I'm putting my energy. I want everyone to be in the class and be there, right? And talk to me at what is going on. Right? Like I'm telling you, many people from 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs package to 15 lakhs package, they got it. Right? 1-2 year experience. Because they are energetic, they try to learn. So try to learn. If any questions are coming, when after 4 lectures, when we create our own batch, then I will create a separate group, separate WhatsApp group. Only those people are there. I only send the notes only to people who are interested in the batch. And then we can do one-to-one communication. If any question, you all can ask me. Right? If you see my WhatsApp, we have here B21. Every batch, B21, we have a batch. B29, B20, we have a batch. B19, we have a batch. All create a different batch where we are communicating with each and every people. B18, we have a batch. B17, we have a batch. People are here, which we are communicating each and every person. So we'll create a different group. We are going here only. So I want you all to be energetic and try to learn. I am senior than you all, right? So try to understand if somebody came and try to teach something. So learn here. So this is one question they are asking in the interview. Let's go to the same table level. There is very easy thing there. We understand under DDL command. It's called modify table. Scenario based question. Alter. When the girls going to the shop, they are saying that I have my dress and I want to make it alter. Means that dress is already exist and they want to alter it. Means modify it. Same way, database is pure English. We want to modify it. Modify means alter it. Alter is the command we can modify the column name. Very easy question coming in the interview, and what people giving very wrong answer to all of the public. Let's see one question. People are saying, for example, I have a table. Suppose employee table, right? Suppose create create table. Let's take this example. I just take this table from here. I sent you all the group notes yesterday. Let's take this notes from here. Just give me 1 second. Come on. I created this table. Let me pick the table so that I can save the time. Create table. I'm creating this table. My table created. Question is in the interview. I suppose my table contains thousands of record. Interview scenario based question. Listen here. My table contains thousands of record or millions of record. Interviewer always talk about millions of record. My table contains millions of record, right? And if I add a new column, and my client want to add a new column. So when I add a new column, what happened to my existing record? Suppose this is the table. I want to add a new column. So what happened with my existing already millions of record exist in the table? What happened with those records? Right? So they can ask you the question. Adding and dropping. Let's see what the question coming here. Such a beautiful question. You all can see that here. Adding a column is very easy. We can directly go write it here. Alter table name, because this is the table. Alter table name. Right? Okay. Before going adding a column, let's go first modify. We're talking about modify. Suppose this is the employee name, varchar to 10. Okay. If I want to insert some record, suppose I want to insert into employee, and I'm inserting values. For example, 1, employee name, I'm inserting this, age, I'm inserting 23, sex, I'm inserting male. I'm trying to insert this. This will give me error. Why this will give you error? Listen this, just go and read this. Database is pure English. I'm reading. Value too large for column. Employee table, employee name column, employee table, employee name column, actual 16 you are trying to insert, and maximum 10 allowed, because I am written 10. So can we change it? Yes, we can change it. We can modify the size. Now see this question, very good question. The question coming, can I modify the size? Yes, you can modify. How to modify? I am writing here alter table name, employee, modify. Which column? Employee name column. I'm just writing here modify employee name varchar to 20. It's very easy. Whenever you want, we can increase the size. The size is increased of this column. We can see that here. DSC is the command. Describe employee. It will say you what is the employee table. It is saying it is employee number changed to varchar to 20. So when the size change, I try to insert the record. Record is inserted very easy. Just like we can increase the size, in the same way we can decrease the size. Interviewer question is coming. Can I increase the size? You are saying yes. Can I decrease the size? You are saying yes. And this is the mistake. For example, see. Currently the size is 20. Can I decrease it? Yes, I can decrease it. Suppose I can go and try to decrease it to 18. It's 20 previously. I want to change this to 18. I just write it here. Modify 18. It become 18. Table alterated. I go to DSC employee. I can see that it is changed to 18. Just like we can increase the size, we can decrease the size as well. But the negative part is here. What you have to tell to the interviewer. Remember always, how to talk, how to answer is very important when you are going for interview. What to answer is not important at all. How to answer is very important. Can we decrease the size? We can increase the size anytime. If I want to increase size 25, no problem at all. I can increase the size anytime. Increasing is very quick. Increasing size of a table is very quick. It is increases quick. Let's see this here. It increased to 25. But if I want to decrease the size, suppose I want to decrease is 15, database will go and check. Database will go and check each and every data. Suppose my table contains millions of records, and if I want to decrease the size in production, my command will go and check each and every data of the table and see that all data is satisfied of this particular size or not. For example, here this size is 16. It will go and check and say cannot decrease column length because some value must satisfy this command. It is not satisfying, it is 15. So if my table contains millions of records, so decreasing the size is always time consuming process, because it will go and check each and every record of the table to see everyone to satisfy this 15. So decreasing the size is a time consuming process. So we should not do that without downtime. When the system is down, then only we should do alter table and decrease the size. Increase the size you can do anytime, there is no problem at all. But decreasing the size is a time consuming process. This is how you have to answer to the interview, so that they will understand, okay, that person knows about what is the modify command and how we can implement in the project. Decreasing the size is a time consuming process. We have to go and it will go. Suppose the employee table contains 1 million record, my command will go for all 1 million records and try to check everyone to satisfy this 15. So decreasing is not straightforward. Increasing is straightforward. But in case of size reduction, it will check each and every record of the database. It will be slow and time taking process. One thing. Next thing, can we add a column into the table? Yes, very simple process. Yes, I can add a column into the table. This is my table already. I can go and add it here. Alter table employee, add. Just write it here. Alter table employee, add. Suppose I'm writing here address. Varchar to 25. Suppose 20. Whenever we add a column, and the interviewer is saying my table contains millions of records. Does not matter. The new column will be added with default null value for all the records. See, the table is added, column is added, select star from employee. I'm going here and try to see, you can see the address is coming with null value for all previous record. Interviewer is saying, I don't want to put it null value. Suppose my table contains millions of records and I want to insert a new column. I want to add a new column into the table. And my table already contains millions of records. So what happened? So you can see, sir, all the previous record comes with null value. But he will say, no, I don't want a null value. For all previous record, I want to go with a default value or null value or something XYZ, whatever. So people are saying, sir, we can first add it, then we can update it. You don't have to do. We can directly go and run it here. Suppose address type, I'm adding a column, address type, new column. Just write it here, suppose default, I can say residential. A new column will be added and all the previous record will make a default value residential. Let's see this. A default value residential coming for all the previous record. If my table contains hundreds of record, all hundreds of record become the residential column. Now there is a very tricky question in the interview. Can we drop a column? Just like you can add a column. You can understand this answer, everyone. Basically, all the people who are experienced more than 4 years, please listen this answer. Can we drop a column? Just like we can add a column, we can drop a column as well. I can directly go and write it here. Suppose alter table name, drop column name. Suppose I'm writing here alter table name, drop column, suppose address column. Drop column name. The column will be dropped. If you are a fresher or 1 year experience, this answer is good. Alter table name, drop column name. If your experience is more than 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, when you're giving this answer, this question is coming, you have to say, sir, alter table name, drop column name will drop the column from the table. But this is a very expensive operation. The table contains millions of data. And if you want to drop a column from a table, it will take a lot of time. And it will block all the changes wherever this employee table will be used in any procedure, function, package, trigger, wherever it is used, the all will be blocked because the table is changing state. The table is changing. I am trying to drop a column. So it will take a lot of time. So rather than doing this, what you have to do, let's see one minute. Let me add one more column one more time again. Suppose address column I'm adding one more time. You have to say to the interviewer, rather than dropping the column from a table, you have to mark that column unused. How to mark it? Very simple. Alter table, table name, employee. Alter table, table name, set unused column address. When you are making a column unused, this is a very quick operation. Table altered. Does not matter your table contains 1 record or 1 billion record. This is instant operation. No matter how many records in the table, it will take the same amount of time because it will not physically remove this column address. Let me repeat it one more time. The question is, can we drop a column? Everyone, please listen. If you don't understand it, ask me. Because this is what I feel comfortable when I'm talking. You can ask anybody in the group. You all are in the my group. And most of you joined me. Try to listen, try to read notes. The first 4 lectures is okay. After that, when I create a batch, right, I will ask one-to-one questions, right? Because I want you that after my class, you get selected and people get selected. How to select it? Because when you go and learn here. Understand one more time. Can we drop a column? Yes, I can drop a column, a table name, drop column name. But you have to say to the interviewer, but we should not do this operation because dropping a column is an expensive operation. Suppose my table contains millions of data and I try to drop the column, it will take a lot of time. Drop and all the procedure function packages, whoever is using that column, that procedure function packages will going impacted because of this. So what we can do, we should do set unused. Alter table name, set unused column address. If I make this column unused, so this is an instant operation. Does not matter my table contains 1 record or 1 billion record. My table will be instantly, this column will be set aside, set unused. Why instant operation? Because it is physically not remove the column from the database. It just mark them unavailable. The data still exists, but we cannot check the data. Let's see, I'm marking this unused, star from employee. I cannot see this employee column, address column. Address column is gone, but actually it's not gone. Physically it exists into the database. Its data is here, but I just mark them unused. If I just go here, there is a table for the people more than 6 year experience, they can say this answer. If I go select star from DBA underscore unused underscore column underscore tabs, I think I'm correct. Unused column tabs. DBA, okay, select star from DBA unused. DBA unused, maybe I don't have access here. If I just go check on the Google, DB unused column tabs in 12C, DB unused column tabs. This I don't have access here in this live SQL. This particular table contains all the column who are marked as list series. In employee table, there is a 1 column which marked as unused. So we can able to find out which column marked unused. So we can do that at the end of the week when DBA perform the activity. DBA just go and do alter table employee, drop unused columns. DBA will fire this command and all unused column will be dropped. This will take time. Now you are going to work to delete the data from the table, but now it is not impacting anything of your operation. Understand it here? Somebody can ask you in the interview, If I mark them column unused, can I make them again used? So remember this concept. This is alter table. Alter table is DDL operation. DDL operation is auto commit. And if something is committed, we cannot roll back. If something you do alter, you cannot make it revert back. Right? If something is committed, means committed. Remember Salman Khan dialogue, once ever I committed, I cannot listen to myself. Same thing, database. Once something is committed, you cannot roll back. Alter is a DDL command. DDL command will commit the things. This will be committed. If you make something make unused, we cannot roll back. If I add a column, we cannot roll back. If you drop a column, we cannot roll back because we make a alter command. Alter is a DDL. DDL is auto commit. Basic concept, and concept never change. Understand till here, everyone? Unused, how to do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Then
Vishal.
what was,
Yes, Jackma, you have
yeah,
any
then what
question?
was the main difference between
Wait,
then what
wait,
was the
wait,
main
wait,
difference
wait,
between
wait, wait, Pawan, wait. Jackma, you raise your hand first. Ask your question.
Yeah, sir. Can DBA truncate the unused columns? I mean, you
No,
say that.
DBA, no, we have to, when you make a truncate, I will discuss truncate tomorrow, so I will let you know. It's a very good topic. So
Okay.
truncate will basically truncate the data. It will not truncate, will
Yes.
never truncate the column or the table structure. Truncate only truncate the data. It never work with structure. Here I have to work with structure. I want to remove the column. So dropping a column is an option, but dropping a column will take a lot of time because it want to physically remove the data. So we can make set
Yes.
unused. When I'm making set, this is the answer you have to give to the interviewer. Because alter table, table name, drop column, column name. Everybody will give this answer. Then how
Yes.
your answer is different? How you get selected? You must be different from
Okay.
others. If you want to different from others, you have to say something different. And this is the magic of, there is no magic of success. There is no to prepare differently. So we have to make set unused. He's asking or not asking. He's asking dropping a column, but you are giving an option that we are making it set unused. When I make him set unused, so what happen? It make my production faster because instant operation. Why instant operation? Because I'm not deleting the data. I'm not deleting the data physically. I just making that column set aside so that it will not impact anything, nobody able to see. So when the DBA comes into the picture at the weekend activity, DBA can go and drop the column. We can see that table into our unused column tabs. That is a view that can see the data. Now, Pawan Kumar Pal, you can ask your question. You raise your hand, right, Pawan?
yes, yes, I got the answer. Same question. Like I don't find any
Okay.
difference between the
Surya,
drop column or unused column, but now I got your answer. Like what was the main difference when so everyone in general will tell you drop column, but as a something we
yeah,
are
so we
in
should not do. And always remember, I'm telling you
unused
one thing.
because production lot of
I'm
things.
telling you one thing. How to answer is very important in the interview. Remember one thing. Creating a table, it looks like the first thing what we'll learn into the database. But I'm telling you, if you are very lucky, if just a case, I'm adding a condition. If you are very lucky, then maybe after 10, 15 years of working experience, you get a chance someday in production that you can go and create a table. Maybe creating a table, any DDL performance, any DDL, create table, alter table, truncate table, drop table, create sequence, create function. This DDL, maybe you are very lucky, then you get a chance to work on that in a production. I'm talking about all company who follow the process, right? The DDLs are so important structure. People are doing architect level. People are doing these things, creating a table, designing primary keys, and making a structure and making join, making relations, and all these things, right? But it is the first thing what we learn. But the questions come a lot because of this concept. Yes, Surya, your question. Any question you have?
Yeah, hi. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yeah, ask your question.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, we are marking that particular column as unused, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my question is like, if we mark that one as unused,
Mm-hmm.
then if we have created some functions or in a stored procedure based on that particular column, is there
Yeah,
any effect
that will
on those functions and stuff?
that will uncompiled.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so this is uncompiled.
thank
Yeah,
you.
because that is not only thing, Surya, what we are saving? We are saving time. The only thing we are making
Oh,
here benefit is we are saving time, because time is important thing. We're talking about database people. Understand it here. We are database person, right? We are getting paid for it. What our job? Our job is to play with data, and companies get, we are getting paid for it. So when you are getting paid for it, so we have to do play properly, right? There's IPL going on, people get paid for it, who is playing good, so you have to play good, then only you are getting paid, right? If KL Rahul will not success in this IPL, who will choose KL Rahul in the next team? Nobody. Simple, right? So you have to play good. It's the same like us. We are database person. We have to learn how to play. How to answer is very important. Then next question on the same table level structure. See, so many questions always focus on base concept, right? Always focus on base concept. There is a concept is called invisible column concept. Let's see, I'm giving you this question. Invisible column. Invisible column means what? Invisible means which you cannot see, right? Mr. India. Everybody knows Mr. India. Anil Kapoor. Everybody knows. I'm expecting you all know Mr. India. You don't
Yes,
know?
Vishal.
Yes.
Mr. India. What is the quality of Mr. India? When Mr. India have that watch, nobody can see him, right? This is the quality. Okay, the same invisible column come into the picture. What is invisible column? In see the question, there is very less chance. There is very less chance they can directly ask you what is invisible column. Definition wise question, nobody will ask. Nobody. See this what the questions coming. Understand first invisible column, then I tell you what type of questions are coming. Interview question is, I have a table, right? In the table, I want to store a column. Suppose my first name, last name, SSN number, or suppose PAN number or SSN number. SSN number is my sensitive column, just like PAN number is my sensitive data, right? No, I don't want anybody to see this. Only the people who are authorized to do that. We are creating views. We'll learn about view when we're time to learn. Interviewer saying, I don't want to create a view, but I want to hide my data. Nobody can see that. I have a table that contains a column. Invisible column is a concept coming in Oracle 12c. It's a column in a table. It does not appear even I do select star from. Let's see. I'm getting in front of you how to get table. Then you see with example. Learn from the example. So when I'm writing create table test 4, right? You can see this here. I'm writing here column 1 number, column 2 number, okay, column 3 number. I just write here invisible, invisible, invisible. I make him invisible means I just make him to wear the watch. If that guy wear the watch, you can see what is written, table created. The table contains 3. Let's see this here. I'm inserting data. Insert into test 4 values. Suppose I'm inserting 1, 2. Let's take 2 columns here. Column 1, column 2. I'm inserting 1, 2. Let's see this. I'm writing select star from test. What is star means? What is star means? All the column of the table, right? All the data from the table, right?
Yes.
I'm writing select star from test. Oh, sorry, test 4. Select star from table. The table contains 3 columns, column 1, column 2, column 3. But I am writing select star from table, it will show only column 1, column 2. That is invisible column. Invisible column is a concept, is a new concept from Oracle 12c, which come to improve security. On the behalf, what are the benefit of when we learn about views? I will let you know. The benefit of view is to hide the data from user. But here again, right, we can specify view on the some column. Here what is happening on the table level, we can make it invisible. We can set a column, make it invisible that nobody can know. Only the people, if you write in the select column, column 1, column 2, column 3 from test 4, then only you can see the column if you know the column name. If I directly insert, I don't give this column name here, I just write test 4 value 2 comma 3. This table contains 3 columns, 1, 2, 3. I am passing only 2 values. See this here. The data inserted into the table. This is invisible column. We cannot see the data. What is the question here? Interviewer asking two types of question here, invisible column. There is very less chances, maybe 1% or 2% chance they will ask you what is invisible column. Just 1 to 2% chance. Questions are here. I have a table and there is a column, suppose balance column, account column, salary column, PAN number, SN number, date of birth, any column. I want to make it hide. So you will say, sir, I will create view. Interviewer say, no, I don't want you to create a view. I want you to hide the data without creating a view. So how can you do that? Then you can say, sir, at the time of table design, we can use the concept of invisible column. Invisible column, make that column invisible. Even at the time of insertion of data, there is no problem. When we do select star from table, the column will not show at all. Only the people who knows about the column, they can write the column name into the select clause. Then only I can see the column here. Otherwise, we cannot see. This is the property of invisible column. 1 second, Pawan, I'm coming to you. Let me finish this particular topic. I'm coming to you. Now, understand it here. What are the column? What are the column, right? That column you created invisible, we can see those column into user tab columns. I'm writing here, select star from user underscore tab underscore columns. User underscore tab underscore columns where table underscore name is equal to test4. User tab columns in my data dictionary that contains, suppose there is a column underscore id, comma column underscore name, comma hidden underscore column. There is a column called hidden column into this dictionary that contains that in test4 table, there is this column 3 that is hidden. Hidden column value is yes. So if hidden column value, how do you know the table contains hidden columns or table contains invisible column? I can go to user tab column data dictionary and I will check there where hidden column value. Hidden column value will be yes. It means those columns are hidden column. One more question here on the same hidden column, on the invisible column. Interviewer asks you that I have a table. For example, let's see this here. Create table A. Let's see everyone. ID number. Table content. Any confusion in this concept?
Vishal, can you repeat this again? Because it's the voice error is like net error.
Okay.
Yeah, it's breaking sometime, Vishal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
No, sure. Is it okay now? I'm saying the interviewer asking, I have a table. My table contains 2 column ID and name. Okay. Interviewer is saying, I want to add a new column. Suppose I want to add a new column, email column. I wrote here the command alter table name, add email, right? Varchar 250. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you add a new column, the column go and add into the last. Agree everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Agree everyone? Whenever add a new column,
Yes.
column go and add into the last.
Yes.
Right? But interviewer is saying, no, I don't want to add into the last. I want to add ID and name. My table, listen the question one more time, everyone. I have a, please mute who is not speaking. I have a table contains 2 column, ID and name. I want to add a third column, email. So once you add a third column email, that column will go into the last. But interviewer is saying, no, I want to add a column on the second column. How to do that? That again will be possible by use the concept of invisible column. I make this column, email come into the last, but I want email should come into the third position. What we can do? Let's see. Alter table name, modify my name column to make it invisible. I modify my name column that become invisible. When I modify my name column, it becomes invisible. So what is happening? Invisible directly come into the last. Let's see this here. Invisible come into the last. Then after just go and make it visible. That's it. This here, this column become email comes second, name come third. Let me repeat one more time. I am going to the concept of invisible column. Invisible means which you cannot see it. Interviewer question will never ask you invisible column. They will ask you first, I have a table, there is a column, and I want nobody can see that column. So what you will do? You will definitely say 99.99999% people will say that I will make a view. We will learn about view, don't worry. View will use to implement security. The interviewer will say, no, I don't want to implement a view. Then what you can do? So then, I don't know, because only view I know. So from Oracle 12c onwards, we have a concept of invisible column. We make that column invisible. If I make that column invisible, the column is hidden from everywhere. Even when we do select a star from a table, we cannot see the column. If we know the column name and I can write select with the column name, then only I am able to see the column. We can make that column invisible by using alter command also and by using create table command also. By both in the way means when the table already created, then after I can make any particular column invisible, or if at the time of new table creation, I can make the column invisible. That I can do that. So by default in Oracle, whenever you add a column go into the last. When I make it in the middle, we can make all the columns before that make it invisible. When I make it invisible, they will go into the last. They go to the second last. Now, Pawan, you can ask your question. You raise your hand when I'm teaching invisible column.
Yeah, sir. So the first thing is like, is there any limitation for these many number of invisible column only need to be present in a table?
No.
We can create
Normally, you know what happened? In real-time scenario, Pawan. Real-time scenario, we are making this type of values only one or two columns in a real-time scenario, right?
Yeah, it's true. But
Or we are implementing.
In general, any kind of a secret agency, example, they want to get all secret data of people. They want to hide everything except ID number of customer to identify. Rest all columns are probably secret. So in this scenario, we don't know n number of columns. So is there any chance of invisible with n number of columns with only one with realistic ID?
No, it's not like that. You can make as many columns you want invisible, you can make it, right? As number of columns, you can make it. But if somebody can ask in the interview, have you ever tried it? You can say, sir, I tried it one column. Never say that in my project I have used a lot, anything. Always say in the interview, I add in one table, I make the there is one column invisible because we don't want client to see that data. So we are making that invisible because it's sensitive information. We cannot create a view in that scenario because view creation is taking time. We can do that. I will discuss you how to answer.
One more.
Manisha, yes.
One more last. Invisible is only applicable for only number, or it's alphanumeric like varchar 2?
All anywhere, or any data type, number, varchar, date, whatever you want, you can make it invisible. See, when Anil Kapoor got that watch, it's not only Anil Kapoor. Whoever take that watch, that become invisible.
Yeah,
this is not the power of Anil Kapoor, the power of watch. Right? Same invisible concept. Who have the power? The watch has the power. So who I can make invisible, that become invisible. Very simple. So I can make varchar column invisible. I can make number column invisible. Whoever I want, I can make the column invisible. Yes, Manisha, your question?
Thank you, Vishal. In real-time scenarios, most of the time we'll have more than 30 columns in a table. So in that case, if I want to insert a particular column in second or third rows out of the 33 or 44 columns, then how we can add the column then?
So Manisha, as you ask this question, real-time scenario, this is what your question, you use the word, right?
Yes.
Right. First of all, in a real-time scenario, right, in my 18-19 year experience, 18 plus year experience, I'm telling you, if a table contains 30 columns, right, and in that scenario you want to add a column on a second position or third position, normally we always make drop and create a table. We never do that. But if you want to do by using invisible, you can make all 28 column first invisible, then make them visible.
There is no other alternative, Vishal, because we are using it
Oracle
in
never allow
production.
that. No, Oracle never allow that. Oracle always say that whenever you create a column, the column will go into the last. From Oracle 12 onwards, with the concept of invisible column, we get this facility. We are using this power of invisible. Otherwise,
So is there any? Okay. So is there any constraint in MySQL community?
MSSQL, yeah, no, but Oracle never say that you can go in a particular position, you can go and add the column. The reason is why I'm thinking it is good in Oracle. The reason is what? Suppose in real time we wrote so many procedures and functions and packages, right? If a particular package contains an employee table, for example, employee table contains suppose 10 columns. My package is inserting or deleting or inserting or selecting so many data here. If I add a column on 4th position, so you know what? I have to go all my procedures and function and packages and triggers and views and materialize views and go and change the structure. That's why Oracle is not allowed that, and that is actually
Okay. Okay, Vishal, I got it. Oracle won't. Hello.
way. But that's why I'm thinking that this is the correct approach. We should not do that. So that's great. But
Okay,
yes,
Vishal.
from invisible column concept, we can do it.
But my
Okay.
question
Yes,
is like, hello.
Your
My
question is,
question is
Manisha, if there are 30 columns, and you want to add a new column on a second position, you have to make the rest 28 as invisible. Then only you can go. Otherwise, you can't do that. You have to create a table.
Yes, but this case is in Oracle. Like in real time, we are using MySQL community server. So in that also, we need to follow the same approach. Like there is no variance in it.
No. This invisible column concept of the Oracle. Invisible column is a concept of Oracle. Normally in MySQL and all, but implementing security, we are creating views. That's a new concept. All database create view. MySQL, MS SQL, Oracle, everyone creating view, right? But here, invisible is a new concept in Oracle 12c onwards. It's something new, which came in 12c. Before that, we don't have this concept. Okay. Yeah, Krishna, you have any question? Krishna, you have any question?
Yes, Vishal. Yeah. I was just asking that, yeah, suppose we have for one table, we have 3 columns. So can we mark all these 3 columns as invisible?
Yes, you can try that. You can mark all the. What happens? Select star from table. It will give you no data. Right? You can try that. It will give you no data. Right? See, okay. See the questions when questions coming on invisible column, they always try to make a scenario. Scenario like just like I give this answer in the scenario that I have first name, last name. I have to say PAN number or customer account number or balance or my SSN. How to make it secure? Because the concept of invisible column comes into the picture to implement security. This is the only concept why invisible column comes into the picture. Implementing security. So how to make it? View is an option. View normally everyone using views. Everyone using views. But it's a new concept in 12c called invisible. What we can use it to implement security. So what we learned today, we learned few small things today. One, dropping column and set unused. So remember that whenever this question come to you, we learn, right? These all concepts we learned today. Okay, tomorrow again we are meet on the same time, right? And we can discuss the next topics. And I will send you the notes. Don't worry, to everyone. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye.